Hello, this is just a little bit of an intro. This will be the same intro for the next 5 episodes. So, I recorded one big session and it turned out, I talk about it quite a lot through the episode. I ended up playing for about 2-3 hours. It went on to about 1:30 in the morning. It was absolutely ridiculous. I had no watch near me. So, obviously it was like too long footage to do in one episode. So I've broken them up, but obviously there's different parts and different points for each episode of the story. So tonight when I record, this will be episode 6, I think. I'm going to try and just keep it to a minimum.
Championship will be determined tonight.
We'll go back to that screen so it's nice and quiet. Yeah, so this one will be a bit shorter. And on one episode I did have to, because the way I was talking and stuff I was saying, I did have about 5 or 6 goes at one fight, which is absolutely ridiculous in itself, but I did. So tonight I'm going to try and learn that style. I've got a beer in front of me, so how likely that will be I do not know, but I've got a nice IPA, Brooklyn IPA in front of me, so I'm going to try and keep them to a minimum. This will be the same intro I'm going to drop in every start of every episode, just so anyone picking up knows what's going on. I'm going to drop in an outro at the end as well, which will just be the same. I'm going to record that right now, and then I'm going to record this episode, maybe a next one, I don't know, depends how we get on. If we do it first time and win the next fight or whatever happens, then maybe we will. So yeah, that's where we are. On to the episode, I guess. So is there some more sparring, practice, training, whatever? No, just a couple. Oh, don't possibly.
Come on, I want to see some combos.
Alright, I've got to knock down the sparring partner.
Punch, move.
Okay, he's got the hardest shot so far.
Let's go. Keep moving, down there. Pick it up. Speed, power. Speed, power.
And we've gone down. Brilliant. We've been knocked down by our sparring partner. This might be a very short series.
Here we go. Much smart.
There we go, that'll do.
Kid. Come on, pick it up. Bend those knees and get low, kid. Push it, kid.
Got some good hits there, but not enough to get him down.
Get a good snap. Keep it coming, kid.
Some good body shots then. Go.
Gotta move your head fast. Pick up the pace. Faster. Faster.
This is better.
Fast. Go.
And I'm down. It's ridiculous. I absolutely pummeled him. He hits me with one punch and I'm down. Okay, that does happen. But still.
You got this one. You know what to do. That's it. Get in.
I forget how I used to play this and what I was doing before Christmas, because I was doing a lot better than this.
Hey, move.
You've got the trainer on the side telling you just to lever punches. You get countered and you get knocked down.
Power. Speed. I want to see you punch harder. Fast. 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 Keep those out.
My reactions probably are what they used to be when I played this first time around either.
Bend those knees.
Maybe we need to drop down to amateur.
Work. Work. Pick it up. Pick it up. Keep those legs.
Maybe we will. I think you can.
Keep that chin down. You want to win in that ring? Work harder. Fast. Fast.
That's ridiculous. See, one big hit and I'm going to be down pretty much.
Keep moving. I want to see you punch harder. Fast.
There we go, we've done it. Finally. That's the 5th time of asking. we can change it down to amateur, we might do just to get grounded and get our practice going.
You got your father's power.
He certainly does. His father hit like a heavyweight too. Gus, despite our differences, I've always said you're one of the best trainers in the business.
I don't care what you say about me, Queen.
Always nice to see you, Megan.
Always nice to see you too, Gus.
I'm bringing my daughter into the business. You know how good she is with fighters. I want her to manage Andre. You're a great trainer.
What we'll probably do, we'll probably get this intro
Why not
stuff out of the way
concentrate on what you do best?
before we get to the
let
start of the story, and
Megan
then
and
we'll
I
come back to the
concentrate
start
on
of the story
Andre's
for the next
career.
episode.
Thanks, but I think I can.
Chart our ranks, hopefully up the
Isaac Frost will be fighting for a title within 2 years.
boxing
I can do
charts.
that for you too.
Thanks, bro.
rankings. That's the word I was looking for.
Did this old man ever get your father a title shot?
He was on his way.
The only way to the title is through me.
Not if nobody can beat me.
Oh, you think so? You don't know who you're fucking with.
Arrogance
You've
on
been
both
listening to
sides.
this stupid old man.
Dad!
You don't know who you're fucking with.
I apologize.
No, you have no reason to apologize. But your father, on the other hand, he chews fighters up and he spits them out.
Gus, if we just...
Megan, you're a good egg. But no way are we getting in bed with D.L. McQueen.
I respect your decision.
And that's what causes the story to turn.
Lucius Palmer likes
And
to
change.
run, but he'll get aggressive at the end of each round. He's good at stealing fights. Good luck, Andre.
Thanks, Megan.
She's right about Palmer. She's a smart girl, that Megan.
So is there one more fight before the story begins? Must be. So this is what his first title fight, or
Welcome
not title
everybody.
fight,
I'm
his
Joe
first
Tessitore
professional bout,
ringside
I
with
guess.
Teddy Atlas. We have a big night of boxing ahead. Plus, so many are looking forward to our undercard. It is the pro debut for the much
Yeah, pro
heralded
debut.
Andre Bishop.
And this
the
guy
middleweight
likes to get aggressive
will
at
be
the end,
facing
apparently.
a crafty veteran, Lucius Palmer.
Touch him up and
All
let's go.
from here, the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago right now.
Chicago. Half expecting to see Club Lang in the crowd. Beautiful.
So round one is underway. Andre Bishop against Lucius Palmer. So many times we talk about the nerves that somebody making their pro debut can be having. Don't expect that out of Andre Bishop, not with his amateur pedigree.
So this guy's a bit of a time waster, is he? He said that at the start, don't let him.
Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target.
There's no point in all this ducking and weaving because he's not going to come forward by the looks of it.
Good work on the combination by Palmer. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Scoring with the right hand by Palmer.
He's got some power.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Good uppercut by Andre Bishop.
There's a power uppercut there. But my stamina's going down, it's me, it's going to get fallen, isn't it?
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lucius Palmer.
Lucius Palmer, it's me that was cracking in then, wasn't it?
We count down the final moments of this round. Andre Bishop's putting forth a great combination there.
Not a great first round,
So
not a
the
bad
first
first round.
round of Andre Bishop's pro career is in the books, facing Lucius Palmer here. Teddy, after what we just saw, what can we expect?
Well, we could expect that he's going to try to grab the last parts of the round. You saw that right there. You know, he'll fight.
He says that, but I thought I was stronger in the end of the round
pace,
more than him.
and then all of a sudden flurry a little bit, flash a little bit at the end.
Let me know down in the comments below. Am I right? Or am I just completely deluded?
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah,
me trying to get out of that
I mean,
clinch
he's got
through
the
a punch, which wastes some
platform,
stamina.
the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Got him in the corner now.
This is not a good sign for Andre Bishop. It appears that he's slowing at this point.
Yeah, what he needs to do is start placing his shots a little bit. But right now, as you just alluded to,
I feel the power
he's
off
just
the
not
shots
throwing.
already.
90 seconds to go here in this round.
Come on, kid.
That was a good jab. Surely was that his shot?
And he
Seriously.
engages in the clinch.
Not the most
And he's
entertaining
just not
fight for people to
engaging
watch.
in
Just
the
can't.
fight. He clinches again. To the head he goes with a left hand. Very accurate two-punch combo by Palmer. A little head hunting with the right. Nice defense. Good block by Andre Bishop. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
This could be a knockout.
Solid.
There we go. I felt it coming. I just had to ease off the stamina a little bit because one counter puncher would have been the ones going down from one hit. Back of the head, down you go, son. He should get up, but he could be there. But I think it's the end of the round now, so he's got the whole break to. Yeah, he's got the break to revive and recover now. His eyes fucked though. His eyes, excuse the language. His eyes closed.
Palmer's lucky the bell rang when it did.
Yeah, very, very lucky. It was the end of the round.
To him because guess what? There's still plenty of bells, and they're not the church bells ringing in his head.
So some more of that, and we'll be good.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Bishop's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Able to get him up against the ropes. Palmer's right hand scores well that time. An accurate left by Andre Bishop. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lucius Palmer.
See, it's double punching me. It's causing my stamina
Coming to the
to drop
halfway
even
point
faster.
of this third round. Good step back counter.
Oh, that's a big hit.
Punches and bunches, combination up top.
Let's get some stamina back. Dodged it, we just couldn't get the counter punch in.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. You know, Bishop has to be careful at the end of these rounds here as Palmer once again. Let's see if Bishop can there you go. Wow,
look how long he stood up when I was hitting him down.
Good stuff.
Down
He
one hit and I'm down.
After being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible.
Just as I was about to get him down as well.
Actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Big hit at the end there, but
And round 3
lost that round for sure. Final round.
Andre Bishop
We need
coming
to finish
out
this
for the
quick. We
final
don't want him.
stanza of what has been a highly competitive, close fight. Too tough to call. And now targeting his opponent with
See
the
it, double
overhand
punch
right.
again.
And now another left. Good job staying away from the danger there. Now he ties up
Stop
there.
sticking it to me. Come on.
1, 2. Come on.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Bishop's combination punching is working well here. Making adjustments are such a big part of the sport of boxing. It is the sweet science indeed. Now we have an opponent who is knocked down, who switches up his style. But if you're on the other side, how do you react to that?
Well, in my way, I say, hey, this is a polygraph test. This is a lie detector test to a fighter. It's telling me that he really is hurt. You know, he's not going to tell me that verbally. He's not going to say, hey, I'm hurt. But by switching to something that he's never done before, he's basically telling me that news, that information, and I have to use that information.
Move away from the rope. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Palmer's cut is clearly in the area of his mouth. You can see blood coming from his mouth. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Last 10 seconds of the fight. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was
Don't know if we've
direct
done enough
by
to win that
Palmer.
fight.
The unexpected final bell, as we will now await to hear.
I mean,
the
his face
judges'
is
score.
messed.
We thought the styles of these two guys, they would go after each other early, but sometimes too much respect for each other, and that's what it turned out.
Somehow we scraped that through. Hopefully, when it comes to our actual pro, we'll be a bit better. And this is just the intro to the story. This isn't our guy.
Back here in the Friday Night Fight studios, I'm Brian Kenny. Amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop taking his first steps as a pro this past weekend on the undercard of the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago.
And stuff like that.
Bishop beating former welterweight contender Lucius Palmer en route to his first pro win. Now, we've seen Palmer before here on ESPN. He's a veteran, he's no joke, and Bishop is now considered to be one of the best prospects boxing has seen in decades. By beating a fighter the caliber of Palmer in his pro debut, no less, he definitely made a statement. Andre Bishop, clearly a fighter to watch. In other news, heavyweight prospect Isaac Frost scoring the second knockout of his pro career, beating another overmatched opponent on the undercard of a McQueen pay-per-view in Las Vegas. He's now 2-0 with 2 KOs.
This training was something I always struggled with. Throw punches using movement and footwork to complete the combinations.
Poor kid. I don't believe in building a record fighting nobodies. You don't learn anything against guys like that except how to make mistakes.
Missed that one up. Missed that one right up.
We ain't here to do anything
And that one.
stupid. This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great. To be someone great. And I'm gonna help you get there. We're gonna take some fights against decent guys. And I want you to show me that you got what it
I did
takes.
that one.
Because if you can stop these guys, I'm gonna be impressed. But if you can't at least put them on the canvas, I'm gonna be disappointed. Got it, kid? I wanna see these guys on the floor.
It's these bits, they don't seem to do anything. I did the spin, yes, I didn't go far enough.
The time has come. All the talk is done. Now the fight is set to begin.
Is it another one?
There's
Okay.
Andre Bishop in the locker room, Teddy, with his longtime trainer, Gus Carisi. Of course, Gus was one who very early on tapped Andre Bishop as a fighter to watch. He said he was full of potential.
Yes, he was a tremendous.
Ladies
Can Andre Bishop keep all that momentum? Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe.
Any tips on this one about what to do, whether he's ended the round or start the round or whatever?
For you
Not too
at the
sure.
State Palace Theater in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Knocking down at least
Coming
twice.
off his pro debut win against Lucius Palmer, now Bishop moves forward against Mike Walker.
See, in the training, I'm just using the R stick and L stick.
Speed,
I'm using the
how
buttons.
effective can a feint be?
Oh, he's down once already.
He goes
I mean,
down, and there is still
without speaking too soon, Stephen Gerardi is less of a fighter. There's a high five in the background there. He's so far less than that first guy. That first guy was tough. But he's down already.
Walker's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now.
He's just
staying away from
taking
those
punches.
headshots with his defense up top. Walker's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good solid jab. Bishop's able to land a nice clean left hand. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Walker's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop.
Triple uppercut then, apparently.
Right hand over the top, very accurate.
I mean, this guy's got worse defense than me.
Well landed, that hook by Walker. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop.
That's why I don't like going to body, because sleeves are too open.
Good, solid right hand lands.
You can hear that noise, like I think he's struggling, but he's managed to clinch.
Enjoyed watching the professional development of the young unbeaten Andre Bishop, Teddy. You know, the one thing I wonder when we watch a guy like Bishop early on in his career like this is, does he just have to win, or does he constantly have to look impressive doing it?
Well, like Al Davis said, the Oakland Raiders, just win, baby. But if you want to be on television, if you want people to actually buy tickets to come and see you, in other words, you want to make a lot of money, you win, and you better win excitingly.
Walker's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Bishop's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent.
We had him.
Halfway through this round, comes right back at him with a left hand.
Hey, you got some
good
of that
job on the two-punch combo by Walker. That's what Andre Bishop wants to do right there, land the right hand.
Oh,
and
nearly.
You see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good work defensively by Andre Bishop. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he threw it out of him.
Just can't get his second knockout. He just...
Bishop's right hand scores well.
Good job.
Oh, of course he gets a power shot. At least it didn't knock me down this time, I suppose.
It's all right.
He scores with the jab there.
We're running out of time to get that second knockout, but he is... The more we do to him every time.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Bishop's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. It seems to me that
my punches are just missing. What the hell? They were just going through him.
Is this the end for Andre Bishop now? He has some questions to answer
they went through him
after being floored by that power punch.
That's ridiculous. He's just come back at
What
me, and
guts by Andre
I'm still
Bishop.
punching
We've seen
apparently.
it throughout his career we've been following, but he wants to fight on here. Walker's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Great movement to get away from those punches. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Walker's left landing well. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Halfway through this round here. And he just holds on
just
there.
can't get that second knockout that we need to get. He keeps clinching. Again, my punches are just missing.
Able to get rid of that one. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Walker's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't
He's
move
getting the big
because
power
he's going to
punches.
fall on his own.
He's got no
Or the
balance. His
referee's
legs
gonna
aren't
stop
holding
him.
him,
So
but he's
believe
getting
it
the
or
big
not,
punches.
he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy, and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Again, another punch misses, and he goes through and hits me.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop.
One more round.
Okay.
Bishop needs
So he
to
doesn't
prove
like-
to so
he
many
doesn't
right
like the jab
now
on the
that
left.
all the hype is justified. Everybody talks about this guy with all his potential. Now comes the time to prove it after being knocked down.
Well, this is the testing of a fighter, and maybe the testing of a future champion. How does he behave in this situation?
Andre Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what
Stop.
I like is
It
that
doesn't
he's
let
a
me
thinking
get
man's
free.
fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Walker's got a cut.
Just can't get the knockout. I'm hitting him so much.
That can be a real problem.
How's the
People
ref
don't
not
realize
stopped it by
that
now?
can be a big, big problem. Wow, a big punch just crashes home on Andre Bishop.
The only good thing is he's been here before. With all that amateur experience, he has been hurt before. He knows how to behave.
Well, it's a tough moment for Andre Bishop.
Every
right
hit,
now.
he's just hurting
hurt.
me.
I can hear his corner say,
And it down.
"Solid."
That's out of order.
And he crashes to the
How much
canvas
I've ruined
once
his
again.
face for 4
He's
rounds.
gotten up before. What about this time?
I've got no time to do this knockout on him.
Andre Bishop rises to his feet.
But of course, Gus is experienced enough to know now when he gets back to the corner, he has a job to do. Not just dump cold water on him to revive him, but to tell him what he got hit with. Remove that fear a little bit from his mind.
Big
This is
shot he
ridiculous.
just scored with.
One punch.
That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him
This
right
is
here.
ridiculous.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down
Nah.
quick.
Stand up.
This is ridiculous. I've absolutely wailed on him for 4 rounds. So here's the outro that I talked about at the start. Just a generic one to walk by for every episode. I'm just having to skip the out scenes there because they're so loud. Yeah, so if you enjoyed today's episode, please drop a like down below. If you do want to see some more Fight Night Champion, I'm going to try and progress and finish the game. Any hints and tips along the way that you can suggest, I'd be absolutely grateful for. Like I say, I've recorded at the start. I've recorded 5 in a row. This is going to be number 6. There's at least 6 recorded by the time you maybe see this, depending when I get them uploaded and get them out, because they're quite long videos still to edit and whatnot. So yeah, drop a sub while you're here if you're new as well, if you want to see some more. Like I say, Fight Night. If you've got any more games you want to see in the Doing a 360 series, so I've got a massive pile of shame on the Xbox 360. I'm happy to post it up on Twitter. Maybe I'll take a picture of it again. I've got it somewhere, and I'll pop it in this video somewhere as well. If you've got any suggestions you want to see me do next, happy to do it. This will be the outro again, like for every episode of the first 5. So happy to take any suggestions on that and in the comments down below, and anything else in general if you want to slate me for it. Yeah, as well. So all comments taken on board, whether it's positive or constructive criticism, all good. So yeah, until next time, I'll see you later. Take care.